Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Quen here, and today I am planning for Thanksgiving week in my A5 wide disc bound planner with Sadie Stickers inserts. I almost forgot where my inserts were from, but they're always from Sadie Stickers, and I think that just happened because it's been so long since I've done a plan with me, and I apologize. Life has just been a life thing lately. If you've been watching my mobile home videos, you know that I recently moved to my own property. It's finally been set up, it's been approved by the county. So yes, I just had a lot of things going on. I didn't even try to stress and attempt, going back to back plan those days. If I find the plans for those weeks in a different planner, I will plan for those weeks. My main focus right now is making sure that I am ready to go for 2024. I will be trying to lay down my base way ahead of time. So you may see that, my nails are different for the setup part, and then they're different for when I plan my day by day. If you hear any background noise, the boys are on the trampoline, and let's go ahead and talk about the date cover area. So this was my first time using the gathered layers and not planners and Panda Bird Designs date covers. And if I mess up anywhere in this video with the voiceover, I'm not going to stop. I'm just trying to do this in one shot. So take any mistakes and give my mistakes love. So anywho, that was from Panda Bird Designs and Gathered Layers, the fall collection. This was the sampler. I put down some foil from the freebie fall freebie from the Pretty Pink Co. and some foil dot clusters from Sadie Stickers, and my date dots are from Sadie Stickers as well. I will also be using foil from Honey Inked, and yeah, I had a lot of fun with this kit. Is my first time planning like this. It was my first time using all of the things, and I actually loved how everything turned out. And I don't know if this will be, how I plan going forward, but I did have a lot of fun, and I had a lot of fun using my stash and being able to go to, my fall stickers, all my foil fall goodness, and just using everything that I wanted to use. I also had these little doors from Sadie Stickers, and I thought they were perfect, and they're on white paper. And I was talking about how I want to choose some stuff on white paper and some stuff on transparent paper. So this was a good choice, and I love how it layered on top of the Polaroid. My baby alarm is going off, so I'm gonna go check on her, and I'll be right back. So I am back, and I really wanted to plan this week because this week was really different for me this year. This year I was by myself, and I cooked myself. So I wasn't with family. My mom ended up having to work, and yeah, it was just completely different, and I was so sad. And this kit is actually called Sad Girl Autumn, ironically, and I was like, I have to use this because yes, the quote says, autumn leaves falling down like pieces into place. So this is my first time using the transparent alcohol ink, and I like the way it turned out. I thought it was going to be like trial and error, but yes, I love the way they turned out. For my sidebar, I added the torn paper from the kit, some florals behind that. Of course, the alcohol ink swatches. My tweezers were messing up here. I got these from Sadie Stickers, and I was just showing you, like, I don't know what was going on, but they were like not touching. And I was like, what's going on? So I just pulled out my handy dandy black tweezers to finish up my spread. I used this girl from Paper Minty Studio, and I feel like a lot of her girls match the aesthetic that we have going on right now. I love her high waist pants, and yeah, she was just super cute. Can't see her face, but yeah, I just know she's cute under there. Then I had these old leaves that are from like 3 years ago, maybe, from Sadie's Stickers, and I just needed to use them, so I popped some of those in the sidebar as well. And I did go back and add some more throughout the kit because I just wanted to get rid of the sheet. So yeah, I love the way the sidebar turned out. The foil pumpkin is from the freebie from Miss+Meow. I was scared to do anything else for my sidebar, so I just stuck with what I normally do with a fashion doll in my sidebar until I'm able to like venture out. We'll just keep it like this. So I also had the columns, the foiled columns from Paper Trail Plans. However, since I had the foil washi strip at the bottom of the column already, I didn't want to double line that, so I just used the washi strips from Panda Bird Designs, and she gives you enough on the sheet with two left over, so one column to spare. So yeah, that's how my sidebar turned out. Now moving on back to under my date cover area, I pulled in that floral trim, cut it down a little bit, and then moved it over like this because I wanted it to have like the same appearance on both sides, where it was kiss cut instead of a blunt cut on one side. And then just adding the same one over here. I also added the scalloped thin washi that came with the kit, and I loved how that turned out. Just thinking about putting the garlands there, but I didn't. And I'm actually happy that I didn't because I ended up using the individual garlands, and I like the way that turned out for every other day for my columns. So yeah, this week was very different. When I say I wasn't with family, I wasn't with like, my cousins and things like that. It was just my nuclear family, and that was a-okay. We're just creating new memories. So here I'm trying out the thingy where you cut the full boxes off of the sheet and kind of just play like a game of texture. I don't know what it's called. Texture. I don't know. Anyways, like I said, I'm not editing this voiceover, so we're just gonna go with that. I love the full boxes that I chose, and so yeah, I was using a different setup. I could not see myself planning. Normally when the camera goes out, I can see it, but when the camera shut off this time, I couldn't see it. So my full boxes were already laid down. And now we are on to our day by day. I'm using the Gathered Layers fall sampler sheet is where I'm pulling in the grid ovals and the plaid layering pieces. That's where that's from. So I pulled that in to mark Coffee Monday. You use the coffee mug from the kit. And then the dotted line under the floral, all of those are from Paper Trail Plans. It's like a foil basic that they have. And I'm having to remember to add in my alcohol ink swatches here and there. So here you see me pulling from that Gathered Layered sampler sheet. Moving right along, I added in another box from the kit. I'm trying to do some layering with that plaid piece, and it wasn't going too well. I have to learn how to use it. This is my first time using it, and even though it's a first, I love the way it turned out. So here I'm laying down the plaid piece the floral, and then the mailbox from White Deer Stationery. This is the mark that I got some Happy Mail. Not exactly sure who it was from. I would have to check another planner for that. So yeah, using some of those leaves and dot clusters from Sadie Stickers. The leaves are from the freebie from Miss+Meow. And I am marking that I got Happy Mail. Happy Mail script is from a printable from Paper Crown Planner. And I added a bow. All of the bows are from Sadie Stickers. Pulled in a simple foil box from Sadie Stickers. And I tried to do something funky here and added the other colored box in like a different way. I liked how that turned out. And the other box, the first box I wanted to use to mark upload using the camera icon from White Deer Stationery. I also had a cleaning day, and I'm using the spray bottle from the kit. My upload video script is from Ink Paper Plans, who is not open at the moment. And then the next script is the cleaning day script from JK Creates Co. So I love the way this turned out. After I finished my column, I added some foil goodness. I did end up having to use some of my honey inked mixed in with the Miss+Meow, and it turned out good. I also went ahead and lined my columns. I think for the next spread, I'm going to line my columns at the end of my spread. Like after I finish all the way to Sunday, I'll go back and line my columns because it did take up, a little bit of time. I was not too crazy. Like I'm not too particular about having, the same font and things like that. If it looks almost the same or if it's in cursive, then it looks good to me, especially if it's not my handwriting. My goal for 2024 is definitely to practice my handwriting. So yes, look forward to me having better handwriting. So here I'm just lining my columns, and yeah, I love my week, and I love planning this week, and it kind of made me think like, oh man, all the weeks that I didn't plan, all the kits that I didn't get to use. And I don't think I'm going to plan with stickers for the weeks that I missed because I'm just looking at my planner now. My last sticker that I laid down was for the week of May. The first week of May, I laid down a kit from Sadie Stickers. I didn't even get to the full boxes. And my baby was 4 months, so I was definitely all about her. So I am May, June, July, August, September, October. I'm 6 months plus behind. So I figured I would just go in with pen to paper and just jot down, like things that happened for that week that were special, and just call it a day for that planner and close it up. And then, when I do get ready to do a look back, I'll know that something major happened to where I wasn't able to, sit down and plan. I had some major things happening. I had my child. We had the move. We went from staying, in the mobile home into a RV. I did not have my desk. So, yeah, there were a lot of changes. So, even though those plans or those weeks are blank, I know in my mind that those plans were still major. So, I hope that makes sense. So, moving on to Tuesday, I used a foil box or foil scallop box from Oak Maine, who is no longer open. Added a blotch square box with the bow from the kit. The icon is from JK Creates Co. And that is just to mark that I did my press on nails. And I found a icon that's a box of press ons, and I'm gonna get that. It's from Exo Mama Plans if you are interested. Also, sorry, but the camera was not recording, but moving down a little bit, I marked that the plumbers were working on the house, and I used a drill from White Deer Stationery and then added a bow. And I love that grid box from the kit. I also got my candle order from not from White Deer Stationery, from Bath and Body Works, and it was some fall candles, so I used the fall candle from White Deer Stationery. And yeah, lined my columns and moved on to Wednesday. On Wednesday, I'm just adding my divider under there from Miss+Meow, and I'm realizing, that the box that I want to use is the same color as the alcohol ink swatch, and that's why I went with the pink one. And in this box, I'm marking that there was an inspection on the house, so I'm going to be using two icons. One icon is the house icon, foiled in gold. I love, love, love this box with the little paper clip. It's so cute. So cute. So I used the house icon from Lilac Luna Plans, who is no longer open. Well, she's open, but she does like kawaii items now. And then I used the clipboard from the kit as well. I tried to use the house from JK Creates Co., but it was clashing with the florals, so that's why I ended up using this one that I'm showing now. So yeah, that was to mark that there was an inspection, ouch, on the house. And thankfully the inspection went as well as it could. There was like two things that needed to be fixed, but yeah, they got it fixed, and we ended up having to schedule a new inspection. So I put this clipboard down, and I added some florals inside of the clipboard just to make it match the kit more, even though it came with the kit. So yeah, I like the way this little area came out. And what else can I talk about in this little free time that I have? Oh, those are the dotted foil basics that I use there. I just love foiling up everything for this week. So yeah, the camera cut off, and I marked with a box from the kit that it was another cleaning day. I used a spray bottle from Miss+Meow. I think the color was like the stone color, I believe. And added a bow in the same cleaning day script and a pumpkin from the freebie. I also went to Ross this day and got some pots and pans to cook with. So I used the scallop circle from the Gathered Layers sampler. Added another scallop circle from the kit. Which one is this one? Oh, this shopping bag is that one from the kit? I think that one is White Deer Stationery. And then I added a bow, and the Retail Therapy script is from TaylorMade Creative. I also got an Amazon delivery this day that came in the USPS mail. So I just used the regular mail carrier, and Amazon delivery script is JK Creates Co. And that is how my Wednesday turned out. So first half of the week is all finished, and I'm loving the way it's turning out. And as I'm planning I have to realize, or I have to remember, like there are certain things that I want to use, and I want it to be cohesive on the other side as well. But sometimes I do get lost in planning and I forget, oh, I use this on this side and I want to use the same thing on the other side. So I'm like, well, that'll just give it a little bit of character if it's not, cohesive on the other side. So I don't stress it too much. So moving on to Thanksgiving Day, I did not know how to mark this. How did you all mark Thanksgiving in your planner? I didn't have like an icon for Thanksgiving. Like, should it have been a table with, food on it, or maybe like a turkey? Anyhow, I just used two pumpkins, a large one and a small one from White Deer Stationery. Added a foil one in there as well from the freebie. The Thanksgiving script is from Lexi Kylie from a grab bag. She had a really good grab bag, so, and you all know I love a grab bag. So that is how I ended up marking my Thanksgiving. But I want to know how you marked yours so that I can pick up the icon for next year. So moving right along, I am adding those two boxes again. I love that like drawn or sketched box that I'm folding up right now. I love that so much. I love that box. Any shape, I love it. So I folded up with those the foil basics you saw from Paper Trail Plans. And then I used a pot from, that one was from the kit, and I love that it was in a heart because I hearted cooking for Thanksgiving. It was actually really eye-opening. It was really like a new type of tradition, and it was just all new. I also gave the neighbor some food, and she was like, oh, I have enough food for 3 days, and that just made my heart so full to be able to give her some food too. So moving right along, added another alcohol ink here, a box from the kit, and I was trying to make it, of course, so that the alcohol inks don't match the first box and the box that I'm using. So it was like kind of, I don't know, it was fun. And then I wanted to do something different, like with the written torn paper. I wanted to kind of use it like as if I was gonna lay it down like as a floral instead. And just watch, I actually like how this turned out. So I used the individual floral, added the plaid layering piece, added the TV icon or console or entertainment center from the kit. Now I'm like trying to see how it's gonna lay, and adding the florals so I can have a little bit of florals peeking out. And then I added in the paper, the written paper sticker, and I loved the way it turned out. And this is what I mean, like I did this on this side, but I didn't do it on the other side. But now I know, hey, this looks good, and maybe it's something I can try in another spread. So here I'm just putting movie night because we were watching Christmas movies after eating our food and saying what we were thankful for. I had to kind of cut the sticker a little bit so it can fit in the box. Foiling that up and then moving right on down. I'm marking that it was Black Friday. I used the Money with Wings from White Deer Stationery. And the Black Friday script is from Lexi Kylie. Added in a garland from Sadie's stickers, and then foiling up my week. Looking good, looking good. So on Friday I was up early. Um, I think my insomnia had kicked in this day, so yeah. Woke up early. I used the icon from the kit to mark that. I used two of the MIDI boxes, one from the kit and not a full MIDI box, but just the corner from the Panda Bird and Gathered Layers sampler. And I'm just lining under that floral with the Paper Trails Foil Basic, adding my alcohol ink swatches or swatch and some florals. And here I wanted to mark that I did an upload, and I used was this laptop from the kit? I think it was, because it is foiled. Yes. So the laptop, I just used the laptop from the kit. And that's to mark that I did an upload. And realizing now that I wasn't zoomed in, so I zoomed in for you all, adding my foil goodness, a little pumpkin from the freebie. That pumpkin is so cute. And I actually looked up this song and I was listening to it while I was planning. So yeah, that was cool, because I asked, I was like, is that a real song? Like when I did the haul of the kit, I was like, is that a real song? So yeah, I ended up listening to it while I was planning. It was a 10-minute, it was really a 10-minute song. So here I just used the MIDI boxes again, one from the kit, one from Sadie Stickers, to mark that I did a laundry, never ending laundry. The laundry script is from, this one is from Tailor Made Creative, and the laundry basket is from White Deer Stationery. I was saying that I loved the laundry basket that came with the kit. I'm going to use it, somewhere else or at a different time. It just wasn't, for me, it wasn't going to look right in this area because the burgundy behind the white MIDI box, just my personal preference. So, house sticker down here at the bottom. This was to mark that there was another inspection that failed. All of the inspections failed, but it was just minor things that they had to change, and I was happy about that. And this house here is from the kit. Moving on to Saturday, I'm marking that we got Waffle House. Whoops. We got Waffle House. I used two scallop boxes from the kit. I also pulled in like the fall foliage mandala from Honey Inked. My icon is the waffle icon from White Deer Stationery. And I love it. It's so cute with the little piece of butter melting on the waffle. And then I put a pumpkin behind that as well. Kind of getting ahead of myself, but I also cleaned my desk or my office, which the camera was not in view, so I ended up having to just crop it out or cut it out, because you could see my hands, but you couldn't see the stickers that I was laying down. So I used the desk icon from White Deer Stationery, and I layered the floral and the plaid layering piece. The clean script that I used is from JK Creates Co. I loved how I did this little spot right here with the fall florals, fall leaves. I put it at the bottom because I knew I had to hang my garlands at the top, and I didn't want it to be pointless that, I put the foil at the top behind that. So yeah, I like how that turned out. We also had a easy dinner. We ended up just having leftovers, so I'm actually gonna go from the bottom up because I didn't know how the spacing was gonna work. So I'm just adding the box here. This is to mark that I actually had a migraine, and yeah, so I'm using the metal medicine bottle from White Deer Stationery, adding my bow from Sadie Stickers, and then here I am marking that we had leftovers using the utensils from White Deer Stationery. I pulled in a headache script from Sissysprintsco. You can use my code Quen15 if you want to pick that up. I need to ask her to make one that says migraines because I have migraines, diagnosed migraines. So I would like to have that in a sticker. So I love the way my little column turned out. Now I'm just going to foil it up with my Panda Bird washi trims. Ooh, I picked up some more from the Pretty Pink Co. And it's like even more. It's almost like like the sheet that you get your full boxes on. It's like a whole sheet of washi trims or washi strips, and I think I hauled them with my White Deer Stationery order. So on to Sunday. On Sunday I had a planning sesh, and I pulled in the alcohol ink under my box, my little sketched box, and then I added the pink box on top of that. If you hear baby girl, she is a-okay. She is with her dad. So I foiled this box up, and I used the icon, the cloud planner from the kit, and then the planning sesh script is from Saucy Stickers Co. And after that, I marked that we had to go take my brother's dog outside because he was in Georgia. So I used the torn paper and added a little paw print from White Deer Stationery. I'm going to move this later, but that's where I put it for now. And I'm like, those icons are kind of in the same spot. So I ended up moving it. And I also added my headache script there. Moving right along, I wanted to mark, I think some more retail therapy. Was it more retail therapy? I believe so. And I used the bag from the kit, the shopping bag from the kit, added my little bow there, some florals. I added the lace trim, a lace trim under that, so it could be kind of like cohesive. I did the same thing on the other side in the sidebar. And then I also wanted to mark some me time. I love this box that looks like a notepad. Added the chair from the kit, and yeah, just marked me time. I think I did I do my nails? I don't know, but I had some me time. So this is how my week is turning out. This is my first voiceover since I've been gone. I hope you all enjoyed it. I did a poll and you guys wanted me to do the voiceover, and I was happy to do that. I just needed to find some quiet time in the house. So yeah, just added that bag there and my little bow from Sadie Stickers. Here I'm just doing that a little bit of rearranging because I was like, oh, the icons are not where I want them to be. Adding some florals, and yeah, pretty much done with my spread. I just need to get to the point where I'm showing you guys the wiggle. I cannot stop the voiceover because any errors, I'm just going to upload them, and I don't want to have like dead air on my voiceover, so I'm just trying to find something to say. And I forgot my November script, so I'm using one from Alyssa's Craft Shop. She did like a big grab bag type of thing, so yeah, grab that. This is how my week turned out. I hope you all enjoyed it. If you did, please give me a thumbs up and consider subscribing to my channel.